Welcome to this week's episode of Sauced in the City, the virtual business bubble, where we come together once a week to do the impossible and bring comedy and business together. And actually just talk about the stuff that really perplexes us in the business world. There are some things that are going on in today's business world that really has me thinking, what in the world, or where in the world is Waldo? That's the only thing that I can figure out. Where in the world is Waldo? So if you guys want to join us over on Roku TV, it is super easy. Access your Roku device or a friend that has a Roku device. Download the UBSN TV app, and here is what it will look like, just in case y'all don't, you need a picture, you need to know what it looks like. This is what it's going to look like when it comes up. Okay, go ahead and download the UBSN TV app. Shout out to Katash, and you guys will then be able to tune in and join us for all of the shenanigans. 8 times a week, actually. 8 whole times a week. Y'all will be able to join us in some form or fashion. That's right. Here we go. Sauced in the City, y'all. Once you download the UBSN TV app, this is what it's going to look like, okay? You're going to go right on over there, see how they searched it, see how you see UBSN TV over there in the corner, and you see how right next to it is Sauced in the City. That's what you want to see. That's what it look like, people. All right, okay. Enough. All right, time to get down to the reason why we are here. This is Sauced in the City, a virtual comedy kickback. And this is 6 mics, 1 hour, lots of laughs. This is the original format that all of these shows were made off of. And I want to mention it. I want to shout it out. I want to kiss it. I want to tell it how much I love it, because from this very slide came so many after it. So shout out to us, Sauced in the Cityans. Remember, guys, this is a live show. This is a live show, and it is definitely probably not one you want to watch with the kids around. We do watch our language as best we can, but it is a live show, so a few might, get out there in the public. So I'm just letting y'all know that ahead of time. So moving right along, after we got all of that boring stuff out the way, spotlight, whoa, talking about the spotlight, yo.
Hey.
And work my fingers to, okay, I've been taking up singing classes, so I know more of the words now. All right, so the spotlight is the segment where we highlight different places, people, comedians, food, corkscrews, shoes, socks, whatever you got to sell. We are definitely there to sell that SKU. And we have one person in the house that I'm going to allow her to do a live spotlight, because she just left. So I guess the next person will do the live spotlight. But in the meantime, we will let you guys in on some of the secrets. If you guys are out in the area, go and get with the Friday Comedy Show, April 29th, y'all. Scandals Live. It's 7:30 p.m. it starts. There's the little tag right there for you guys who want to, just put your phone up there so you can get it. We have Charlie Mack. Oh, and Buck. Hey, Buck's performing. I was wondering who that was over there. Buck, Hope Flood, Katash, and I'm not sure who Javon Pearson is, but I know he's funny. I know they wouldn't be doing the show with him, and he wouldn't be all up there, all big. You see how big his picture is, Angie?
I see him. He's funny. He's hilarious.
Okay, so you have seen him before?
Oh, I've seen his YouTube videos. Yeah.
Oh my dear Jesus. Okay. So
Yeah.
he's funny. So we got a personal endorsement
Hmm.
on Javon Pearson. I was
Yes.
gonna call him
Hmm.
Javon Davis, but I was like, get it together, get it together. Okay, I love it. I have you up here now. We're gonna look at some more flyers that I done copped off of social media because there's
Okay.
a lot of stuff going on right now. Like there's like a lot of stuff. Like tonight, Chocolate Sundays Comedy presents
Okay.
First Impressions Showcase streaming live. That's tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The tickets are only $1, Angie. The tickets are only $1.
Oh, I never
Yeah,
heard
the,
of that. Okay.
the
I
tickets
support
are
that.
$1. Yeah, as you can see, our boy
That's
Katash.
the bad too. I gotta get to that.
Yes,
Yeah. That's tonight.
Katash
Okay.
gonna be out there doing it,
Oh
y'all.
no, it's my
Chocolate.
book club. Oh, I'll
Oh,
still do a
darn.
sponsor. I can still sponsor it. No, it's okay. I can still sponsor it. And it's okay. You're gonna get my dollar.
Okay. He gonna
I
get your
can still
dollar.
sponsor it.
Well, that's
You're gonna
so
get my dollar.
cool. Yay. Well, if you guys are available today at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, go on over and holler at your boy. First Impressions Showcase. Let them know you care. Next up, we have, of course, us, Sauced in the City Singles Late Night Virtual After Party. That's right. We will be collecting all of the singles that are single like a Pringle, like myself, and we will be getting
Hmm.
together to play some games, hit some hot topics, and maybe find love while we doing it. Who knows? There is a $25 cash prize for the best dressed on the screen. Are you down for a round to clown or maybe find love at the same time? If yes, inbox us direct for the secret passcode. Angie, you gonna be in the house?
I might have to be. Yes. $25 is looking good on my account. Whoa, whoa.
That's right. Best
Huh?
dressed on the screen.
What?
We're
What?
going to be
Oh.
doing we're going to be playing some games. We're going to be answering some questions. We're going to be letting the world know who we are. That's it. And trying
All
to
right.
find love because I'm single too, dang it. And I'm tired of being single. Man, Trees, what's going on? You?
I am having a Wi-Fi only life moment. Ah! It's terrible. I'm okay though.
Oh my God, you okay? You riding? You on the show with us? You on the show with us, baby
Yeah.
boop, baby boop? Okay, like boop, there it is. Boop, there it is. Okay, I love it. Okay, so as long as it's lasting, me and Angie, we were just talking about the Sauce in the City Singles Late Night Virtual After Party, where all of our singles and couples will be invited out to a virtual night of music, comedy, laughter, games, and maybe some food if they go, if they order Uber Eats. There will be a $25 cash prize for the best dress. Matrice, you gonna be in the house?
I am gonna be in the building since I'm single. Turn up.
Turn up, turn up. We got to talk more about that later. I mean, y'all got to
Okay.
catch us. Yeah. We
Yeah.
Saturday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's going down on the House Divas of Comedy. Next up, we have Eddie Griffin and Friends. It's a boy, comedian JB Robinson, performing on stage with Eddie Griffin and Friends. And comedian
Ooh.
JB Robinson just happens to be a friend of ours as well, Eddie Griffin. So shout out to you having him on the stage. It's going to be
Yeah.
Century Center, 120 Dr. MLK Boulevard, South Bend, Indiana. I think that says, I'm hoping. Anywho, tickets are on sale, eddiegriffin.com. That's how you do it. If you're in the area and you happen to go to the show, shout out and tell our friend, comedian JB Robinson, that we said hello. Does that look like a cool show, y'all? What y'all think?
Ooh, that looks nice. Looks nice.
Yeah,
I don't know. Do y'all,
that looked like a
man,
real nice show.
you remember having being on the show with him, Mantrice?
With JB, yeah, he was real funny. So that's gonna be real good because Eddie is crazy. And
Yes. In
JB
this day,
is very funny too.
right? In this day and age, we have to give our personal referrals on the funny, right? We have to we got to let people know that each
Right.
one of us are funny. If you know a person on the flyer, one thing that gets to me is that when people you show the person the flyer and they know the person and they don't even say how funny the person is. I'm like, I'm looking for you to back me up. Like, and y'all just look at the flyer like, yeah, he on the show. Okay. Anyway, we're going to catch up with comedian Mantrice in her Wi-Fi only life for this live spotlight because I got to see what's going down with my friend. Comedian Mantrice, give us a little update on Wi-Fi only life.
Well, you all know that I'm doing this comedy thing full time, and it doesn't pay very well. So my internet and stuff be cutting off. Be the phone cut off. Either the phone cut off or the internet cut off because the cable company they have two names, so they charge us double. So I'm
Oh,
often cut off every 2 weeks. They cut my internet off, and then I have to call and cuss, and then they cut it back on. But this time, they say give us the money. So I'm at Dunkin'
oh,
Donuts on Wi-Fi only life
hashtag Wi-Fi
because
only life.
I couldn't
And
catch
if
a signal at the house on the regular phone because I don't have a reputable carrier. I have a bootleg carrier. So basically, I need an antenna to hook on. So
oh Lord, oh dear Jesus, help her. Mantrice, if they want to help you and Wi-Fi
yeah,
only
that's my
life
life.
out,
I do
I
take
hope you can hear me. If they can help you and Wi-Fi life out, where can they send a relief check?
I can't look. I can't even hear the message. It's a good, and I can't even hear because it's going in and out. Okay, say it again, Brenda.
Where can they send the relief check to Wi-Fi only life?
I do have I, I do have Cash App, and it is my first name Mantrise with the $sign Mantrice, and they can DM me for my phone number for Zelle. Oh no, I have an email to mantrice1@gmail for Zelle.
Okay, Mantrice, there it is, people on the screen. Like if you want to send help, I'm sure. But Wi-Fi only life is kind of interesting. So I'm just glad that you made it to be able. Oh, she didn't make it that far. Okay, she coming, y'all.
It's
She
going in and
coming.
out. It's going
She
in and out.
coming up on the left side of the mountain. And this is what happens when you go into business for yourself. And comedy is one of those things. It's business for yourself, people. And sometimes you gotta take the one on the chin, sometimes you got to give up. Look, I've been living on ramen noodles, but Sauce in the City is my heart and it's my blood and it's what I want to do. So ramen noodles it is. Thank God I got a kind of semi-caring mom, even though she's about to put me out, but I'm willing to risk it because business is interesting. So let's get to some fun stuff. Let's get to know our cast today. Let's ask them a couple of questions to see if we can't just get a few answers. I ain't sure how it's gonna go, but let's give it a try. In this day and age, name a Black person that everybody should know. Angie.
I have so many, and one just comes to mind, and that's Will Smith. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm like, how can I get that name out my system? There you go.
It's gonna be with you forever. Will Smith.
Yeah.
Every Black person should know Will Smith because that should teach you sometimes maybe to watch some of the things that you be saying. But on the other hand, he's the first Black man that actually hit somebody in public and didn't get shot and killed by the police. So
Yeah.
we've come a long way. All right, Mantrice, in this day and age, name a Black person everyone should know.
Mantrice. Everyone should know Mantrice, period. That's what I'm trying to get on map. Everybody should know who I am and how resourceful I am, and that I can read, write, and do arithmetic. Remember when they got math arithmetic? So
I like that. I like that. That's right.
Okay, so in this day and age, name a Black person everyone should know. We got Will Smith and we got comedian Mantrice out of that. I think that somebody that everybody should know, in a Black person that everybody should know, I should say, should be Ketanji Brown Jackson. Everybody Black should know the girl's name. Okay? Everybody in the world should know.
Yeah.
If you
Can they pronounce
you
it
should
though?
know
Can everybody pronounce
this.
it?
That's why you got to keep saying it. Just like Mantrice, you got to keep saying it so that everybody can say it too. The blessings and burden of being the first, quote unquote. What do you think that's like, Mantrice? Being the first.
Oh wow. Yeah, you get all the things, you get all the trial test runs. And by the time they had a second kid, the first kid is in rehab because they didn't get beat up so bad for simple stuff like looking at people while they talking. Like the first kid, like the practice kid. So yeah, they do all the skills. Yeah.
She got in the matrix, y'all. All right, Angie. What do you think about because Mantrice say the first kid
madness.
the first kid get all of the madness because being first in line sucks, as a kid.
That's
So,
incorrect.
have you ever been the first to do something, and how was it being the first?
Well, I am the first. I'm the oldest, so I should know best. You have to be the leader, not the follower. So I've been the leader since 4 years old. So thanks to my sister, love you, sis, and
Yeah.
mamas. Yeah, being the oldest, being the first, yeah, you gotta know you gotta be on top, you gotta be one point, you can't do no wrong. I was the one that got the spankings and the beatings, and I hid. Well, that's why I became quiet and became mute. Now y'all want me to open up? Okay,
It's like
here's my balloon.
it's like an emotional roller coaster, isn't it? Being the first
Yes.
is very interesting. I never really got to be the first because I was the middle child. So everything was already done
Oh,
already, right? So like
yeah.
there was nothing I could do. But I was the first first or amongst the first to enter into virtual media.
Yeah.
So I started back in 2017, and being the first is hard. It's hard because you have all of these, you do it and then you get all the bumps and scrapes and bruises, and then everybody else come along and they just glide right in. And I'm like, oh, hell no.
Welcome to my world. Welcome. You're welcome.
Right. I'm like, that's just a little
cute, is it? It ain't cute, ain't it?
No, it ain't cute at all. It hurt. It hurt a little bit. All right, next question up. In your opinion, is it okay to have an ego? Weigh in, y'all. What do you think, Mantrice? In business, in your business, is it okay to have?
I don't know if I got a blessing.
Okay, you're 3 steps behind. This one is, in your opinion, is it okay to have an ego?
Yes. You need to have some type of ego, or people are going to run over you. People will run you down to Chinatown. They will do.
Okay, see, we doing the best. Oh, we can with that. She said people will run you down if you don't have an ego. Like, you should have an ego to stay, to stay kind of stay ready for all of the people who come. So your ego is kind of like that hard shell, right?
You can have an ego, but like I said, I don't know what an ego is, and if I have it, they'll let me know because I've been told I didn't have an ego growing up because I don't know what ego was. So I was just being me, and but I'm watching people with egos, and I'm like, oh, that's what you mean. It's like having, I guess, you're behind. They say ASS, but you're behind on your head, and everything else come follow later. I don't
Right.
have that. I just come as I go. I'm trying to learn as I go. And being
Right.
the first, get the right things. You don't want to get the wrong information. So that's why I sit back, observe, I listen, then I talk with my facts. Because you're gonna come back at me. I'm coming back with you with some facts.
I love it. I love it. I should have took that off first before I put you all up there. You were saying something really deep, and I was like, oh man, I got to get this on screen. I got to get it on screen. But you are absolutely right. I don't think I have an ego. I have an ego about some things because but that's just a personal ego because I look at it and I go, dang, okay, you go, girl. You go. Okay, get it together. You done did it. And I think that's healthy to have. I think it's healthy to have a little bit of ego about some things, but don't have like a super duper ego like that. That would be kind of crazy. Right. Just interjecting here, station drop and ID and all of that stuff that I'm supposed to do. It's easy to join us over on Roku, everybody. All you have to do is access your Roku device or a friend that has one. Download the UBSN TV app. That's how it's spelled. Search Sauced in the City, and you should arrive to a point that looks something like this. And then you just hit that box, and you too can watch us live on Roku. And it really is a big deal for us all. So, do your best. We would appreciate it. We definitely would. Okay. Continuing on with the questions, I just have to drop that in there every now and again. How about this one? What is one major difference between you today and you 10 years ago, do you think?
I didn't have my first foot surgery.
Dang, that is a major difference.
Yeah, I had my first foot surgery 10 years ago, and it wasn't no play for me, but now my feet are better. Same pain, but yeah, no surgery.
Oh. Wow, at least that is a major. That's major. I think I broke my foot one time. I think I actually broke my foot one time, and I just refused to go to the doctor. And I know that's going to kill me when I get older. I know it's so. Did it hurt? Like, how did you gear up to do that? Like, just asking.
It took all my might to go to a doctor, to have them look at my feet and say you have no arch in your foot. Well, I was wearing high heels at a young age. And by me
Oh,
being cute at a young age, yeah, and me being heavier than I am right now, the body weight in the heel was like a piece of rock in my heel. It was my step down. And I couldn't
oh,
take it no more. So heels first, they call it. Oh, sorry, plantar fasciitis. Heels
ew,
first.
ow,
Yeah,
that sounds like it
yeah.
hurts.
And
Okay,
both the
well,
feet.
and both the feet,
Mm-hmm.
the agony of defeat.
The agony of defeat.
The
I had it.
agony. Oh man, let me see. I think the biggest difference between me and 10 years ago, um, I am more woke, as they call
Wait a
it.
minute. Go.
I'm more woke,
Repeat
as
that
they
again.
call it.
More work. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm more like now I'm more privy to the fact that Black women have issues. When it comes
Mhm.
to working and, being paid and I don't know, all of this stuff that they said Black women had problems with. I didn't know that until I was 40 years old. So I would say in the past 7 years, I have totally grown into that. I'm like, well, why didn't somebody tell
Oh,
me earlier? Oh,
there's no
oh,
book
oh,
out for it. They say you got to learn it on your own. That's what. Yeah, you got to be your
yeah.
own person.
You got to be your own person and you got to look at it for yourself. You guys who are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, you too can be a part of the show. While we are just kind of over here chit chatting it up about business and comedy, you guys can just simply put your comments down below and we will get them and you can be a part of the show. I think we have 2 comments already. Trina Williams. Hey, she said that these are some Black people that every Black person should know about. Malcolm X. I think everybody knows about him that's Black. I really do think everybody knows him. But this is a good one right here. Because she came right back with the George Floyd. And I definitely think that everybody who is Black and breathing, and even the ones who are no longer breathing anymore, should know about George Floyd. It was like one of those dark, deep days in our history that, everybody should remember. And we should never let off the pressure. We should never let off the
Right.
pressure, right? We got them on the ropes,
Right.
y'all. We got them on the ropes. Keep
Mhm.
remembering George Floyd's name and Breonna Taylor.
Time to tell it. Yep.
Yep, I
Say their
wanted to make
name.
sure I nailed it. I wanted to make sure I nailed it because I was like, oh my God. And every Black person that's alive should not be messing up the names of those who are no longer here. Next up, did you hear that Gilbert Gottfried died? He dies at age
Oh,
67. Yeah,
I met
right?
him. I
Like
met him.
crazy. You met him? Oh
I
man,
met
tell us
him, and
about it.
I was working at Walt Disney World for a college program internship, and our IDs are our free passes to get into the different parks. And I went to the comedy show, and he was one of the comics, and I actually met him and saw him on the comics. And I think that's when I probably realized I can be funny like him because he used his voice, and then I had my voice which shut me down. But he was so funny, and I was like, wow. When I seen it last night, I cried. I'm sorry,
Oh,
Gigi. Yeah, that's my Gigi right there.
that's your
Gilbert got
Gigi.
wow. Mhm.
Oh, Gilbert Godfrey.
Mhm.
Yeah, like like the parrot in what is it, Aladdin?
Aladdin.
That was my
Uh-huh.
favorite character ever. Like,
He was funny. Made it
yes,
funny. Yeah.
he was funny, and that voice of his, and I wonder
Yeah.
if the voice was a product of the disease, the ongoing disease he had. I mean, and that's just curious. My heart breaks for that.
No, he had since when I met him. This was back in '92 when I met him. So he had that voice back then. This was not part of the. I don't think it's part of the his illness.
Oh,
That was his voice way back when '92.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, everybody.
1992, that is.
Oh, and she was like, "Oh no, it's been with him forever. Okay, that is not practice.
Hmm.
That's not anything." So if you guys are tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, let's give a moment of silence for our boy Gilbert Gottfried, who went to see his best friend Bob. What was his name? Bob.
Saget.
Saget. I wanted to call him
Yeah.
Bob Sawyer, and I was like, why is Bob
Oh
Sawyer?
no,
I
Bob
don't even
Saget.
know who that. Bob Saget in the sky, and it looked like the two of them were really close, so it looked like it devastated him. So, moment of silence, everybody. Okay, our positive prayers and vibes go out to him and his family, and I do have to move on because I almost fell asleep. Almost. California ways shift to a 32-hour work week for larger companies. What do you think about that, Angie? You think that'll work out?
No. I don't, well, what is the regular? 40 hours? They just took off 8 hours. Y'all just want it's a money game out there. Is that what it is? Okay. I
I
don't know.
don't
How am I gonna
know.
answer
Do
that
you think
question?
so? You think it's a money game? I mean, I would love
Yeah.
to work 32 hours instead of 40 hours. And I
They're
would
gonna
love
find
somebody.
somebody else for the 8 hours to do those 8 hours. So yeah, pay them less or money. That's all that is. It's the money game. The rat race
Oh, so
money game.
you thinking like we don't have to be open on this day? Well, what about companies like Walmart? They're open every day of the week anyway.
They're gonna use the robots for that.
You think they're gonna go to robots? You think they're gonna get rid of everybody's
We in the
jobs
Jetsons world, like
and
yes,
go
we
to
in the Jetsons
robots, huh?
world. We have cell phones, so we are in the Jetsons world. Yes. Sorry.
Oh my dear
Not sorry.
Jesus. Not okay. Well, it looks like yeah, we having fun. Like I needed to do this earlier. I worry about this show all the time, but I don't think I
Don't
should
worry.
need to worry about this show.
Mm-mm.
Let's push it on. Let's keep it on going. Let's keep the conversations rolling. All right, Angie, we're gonna do would you rather, okay, which is like some kind of fun to take the pressure off, talking about
Okay.
things such as your love life and politics can get you thrown off. So would you rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader?
Wow. I already talk like Darth Vader. I have a deep voice. My bill collectors call me. They say, "Oh, hello, sir." I'm like, "No, I'm a ma'am." But anyway, what do you want? So I guess I would go by Yoda because I don't know what Yoda's voice sounds like. It must be higher than that. Is it higher? Possibly
um,
different.
just to be different. Okay, so
Right.
you're like, I already got the lower register
I
covered.
don't
So
know that.
I think Yoda sounds something like, weird you are, try or try not, or
I
something
would
like
do
that.
that then.
You'll do
Yeah,
that because that's
right. I
better
would do that. That's better than this right here. Hello,
than
sir.
I am
I
your
got
father.
moves. I'm not a. I am your father. No, I'm good.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm with you. I think I would definitely go with the Yoda thing. I'd rather
Mhm.
sound old than dangerous. It's hard to sound dangerous out here. You mess around and get shot. All right, pick one. You you would have a better chance of survival if you A, fell into quicksand, or B, be buried by an avalanche? Which one do
Oh
you think you
wow.
would have a better chance at survival on?
Well, at this contour stage that I'm at right now of my life, I will do the quickstand. But before will be the avalanche. Because I'm a little bit smaller than I was before. I was 384 pounds, but I'm down to 275. So quickstand.
Woo!
Yes, yes, yes. Epsom salt and good exercise.
Okay. And we will tune in for a later episode to talk about that exercise regimen. I definitely think that I would have a better chance if I fell in the quicksand. And just
Mhm.
because uh digging my way out of something, I well, maybe
Okay.
the avalanche. No, you know what? I'm going to change my answer because I think I would be better digging myself out of crap. I've been digging myself out of
Okay.
things since 2007, actually way before that. Okay, so an avalanche will fall on my head, and I will dig my way out of it. Um, Quicksand, I'm not really good at that because once I can't move and once I can't do anything, I'm dead. So I think as long as
Okay.
I can move around, I can save myself.
Okay. Okay. I see that.
Yeah, you say, okay. I was like, wait a minute. All right. Okay, we did that one. Okay, it just, yellow's my favorite color, so it draws me to it. All
Okay.
right. Would you rather get a face tattoo of something you choose or get a discreet tattoo but someone else chooses it for you?
Neither one. I don't like tattoos. I have my inside tattoos. I don't need no outside ones. The other one, mm-mm. But if I had to choose, I would do one myself because I seen the show they do it for you. Oh hell no. One
I
a
seen that
friend of
show
mine,
too. Oh my
a friend of
Jesus.
mine told me she wanted to put a chastity belt on me right here.
Well, that's not going to do
That's
any
another.
good. Up there isn't going to do any good. We got to put it down below, like, a little
No, she
check
wanted it up
note.
here so it can be seen. So it can be like, do not attempt to attack to attempt. No, she wanted to be seen so people can see it up here. I ain't got to take no clothes off, but she wanted to be seen right here. Chastity belt, yeah. And that's another story for that one. Yeah,
Oh, my dear Jesus. All right. What
you
is
have
your favorite thing to spend money on?
when I get some money, I will let you know. But if I have some right now, a good no, I want no. I got a good answer for that. A cruise. I didn't go on a cruise by myself, so I could just be free for just to me. Being a mom
Okay.
and a single mom at that. Yeah, I was gonna go, and I had it all planned in 2020, but C-19 came and played, and took it all away. But
And
it's
then it
okay.
just it went all to the bottom
Yeah,
of the dungeon.
yeah,
It just went all down
yeah,
in
yeah.
flames. Okay. Well, the cool thing about that is that there is a bachelor in our Sauce in the City singles match game bachelor pool who wishes to go on a cruise with his lady love. He's already purchased all the accoutrements for the cruise, and now he is
Oh,
just looking for his beautiful lady love to take with him. So it's like kind of crazy that you said that. All I'm saying,
let me get my
it could be
passport.
a thing. It could be a thing, y'all. Okay, next question. If you get
Hey.
in trouble, what's your greatest asset, do you think?
Oh, my sad eyes. My sad outlook. Because I
Oh,
was the first being born, I had to get out of stuff. So I had to be, please don't hit me. Come on. I'm the good child. I'm the first, remember?
I'm the
I'm the
first.
leader.
I'm what you prayed for. You prayed to have me. You hoped to
I
the gods to have me.
Hello. How you doing?
Oh my God. I think my biggest asset when I get in trouble is my personality. Like it like I don't know, when I get into trouble, I can turn the stars on. I'd be like, okay, wait a minute. Before you kill me, let me tell you a joke. Let me tell you a joke. Before you kill me, let me tell you a joke. I'm telling you, it's really, really, really crazy. All right. Last would you rather question. All right. How about this? Would you rather have COVID-19 for the rest of your life or have to go to school for the rest of your life? Ugh.
I'll take school for the rest of my life because C-19. I don't see it. No, sorry. I can't. School.
Well, what if you didn't have any symptoms? What if you what if you just had COVID, but you were an what is it called?
I'm not gonna take this test because I don't trust it in the medical field no more. So y'all got me at C-19 is an invisible guard. So bye bye. I'm going to school. My backpack. I got my book. Let's go.
I got my book. Let's do
I got my
it.
book.
Let's do it. Okay. I think for me, the school thing, I tried so many times. I went to school to become a cosmetologist, and I made it all the way to the feet part. Yes, I know how to fry, dye, and lay hair to the side. I know how to do your nails.
Oh.
I know how to paint your toes. But when they got to the feet part where you have to do the pedicure, I was like, yeah, I got A's in everything. Man, and you can't even pick the person that you want to do the pedicure on. And the person that they picked for me, them toes I was like, hell no, flunk me. I owe the state of Nevada and the government $6,000 right now because I'm not touching nobody's feet. It just wasn't happening. Delilah, the corseted one, has joined us. Hey, Delilah.
Hey, Delilah.
Maybe she just came. She right there, okay. but she just, I don't know, she ain't ready to talk yet. But that's okay. While we're waiting for her, this is always really cool. We are live on Roku, y'all. So shout out to our Rokuians that tune into us. Angela, you said we had a Rokuian in your family that was tuning in. Tell us about that.
Yes, my uncle, my mama's brother, Adil Salim. He's in Durham, North Carolina, I believe, or Charlotte.
Woo!
He's in North Carolina. He told me he watched the show. He watched me, so yeah, he loves me and loves y'all. So yes, he's watching the show and he's sharing it on his page. So yeah. Hi, Unc. How you doing?
Okay. Hi, Uncle. Shout out. We always like to, shout out. Woo-hoo! Kaka! We always like to shout out to our folks who are tuning in on Roku. And again, you guys, just, it's super simple to join us. Just access your Roku device, download the UBS and TV app, search Sauced in the City, and you will end on when you find this, you have struck gold, home. And then when you do find us and you do turn us on, please submit a picture to us because we have an ongoing competition in motion. $25 immediate cash to the best photo submitted for the week. And here are some samples of some that got, that got submitted to us, and all you guys have to do is go to the channel and definitely just take a photo, screenshot with your camera, I don't know, cut and paste, I don't know, but then submit it to us over here at Sauced in the City, And the winner will be selected every Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because that is the end of our week. And then it will be used all week during the show. So as you can see, Sir Ryan Polk here, he made sure that he put his face on it. Then we have I'm with the shits, which is one of my favorites, which is definitely, and the photos, Dante Munford, amazing on weighing y'all 21 question conversation. Here's one that was submitted by my friend, your friend, Lisa Wood. Yep, I believe this was her picture when I was first trying to see if we were on there. I was like, please take a picture and let me see. And I believe this one belongs to Mantrice. I'm thinking. If I'm incorrect, please let me know, because, I want to make sure that you guys all win at least one time.
Does my video count?
What did I say? Let me just see. Recount the rules.
I'll do my picture later. Okay.
Okay. Absolutely. There are tons of fun ways around here to win money, right? Because we are live on Roku, and this is us setting it up every week. This is what we look like, just to let y'all know that we are in the rotation. We in the rotation, y'all. Okay. And that's all we ever wanted to do, is to be able to play in the reindeer games with all of our higher up friends, make a move. And this is what the UBSN TV app looks like. Okay. So I'm giving you everything that y'all need to be able to join us and maybe turn us on when you guys are watching with your friends. Easter is coming up. All the holidays where family get together, right? You guys might want to play this for them. Play your episodes, okay? And Roku is pretty cheap, I hear. Roku is pretty cheap, I hear. All right, everybody, it's time for the big game round at the end of the episode, which we always do. So don't act like y'all surprised. Please don't act like y'all surprised, because we always do it. Okay. And our big game we are going with is The Kitchen is Open, because if you guys join us on June 24th here in Las Vegas, Nevada, we are going to have The Kitchen is Open, a try it or trash it bar, live at our comedy show for my birthday. So I'm going to set it up where you guys can taste the delectable treats that have been in my kitchen all this time, and see if I could get a few more customers. I need some customers. Just some customers. So Angie, are you ready to have your taste buds tantalized with our first thing in the kitchen?
I'm gonna pray on this just name. Come on, let's do this.
All right. This one was submitted by one of our Sauced in the Cityans. I believe this is steak or pork chops of some sort with some garlic, I think, on top of it. Angie, are you trying or trashing this delectable treat?
Wow, that looks delectable. If it was last week before Friday, I got sick. Right now, it don't look delectable. I would try it because I'm a fat girl. So yes, I would try it.
Okay, so oh my dear Jesus!
Not sorry.
She said, "Because I'm a fat girl." That's the reason why. Okay. All right. So our next treat up that we have, I think you will find this one kind of familiar. What about this half drinking bottle of water? Would you try it or trash it?
I would definitely try it. That's my instant AC during the summertime. You freeze a bottle of water, you put it right there, and it start. Yeah, for girls, put it right here, and you have an instant AC. You will not be hot in the summertime. Thank me later. My cash app is
She said,
You're making good sense.
oh my gosh, she said the big breasted women, it is an AC. Go ahead and freeze the bottle, put it right down in the middle, push them together, and keep it right.
3 years going.
I'm gonna try that. Okay, I'm gonna try that.
I had a big bottle like this, and yeah, just like that. I don't care. It's mine. What you gonna do about it?
Oh my God. Our last delectable treat up to try it or trash it is the fried catfish Pop-Tarts. Would you try that or trash it? And I mean, it has like, naturally and artificially flavored stuff. I don't know, but what are you going to do with that?
Make my own, but yeah, I mean, why not? You only live once, why not? Yes, I would try it. Then
Absolutely.
I would try it. I like catfish, I like Pop-Tarts, so put them together. Yes, I'm a fat girl. Yes.
Listen, I mean, okay, see, here's what I'm saying, Angie. All we got to do is make the crust a hush puppy crust, right?
Yeah.
So it's like fish and chips, right?
There you go.
All we have to do is make it a hush puppy kind of crust with the fish.
Better. No, got one better.
Okay.
Get a biscuit, flatten it out, put the catfish in it, bake it up. There you go.
Man, y'all heard it right here live on Sauce. You can put that as the frosting. You could put like a frosting cocktail sauce on it. So you would have fish, and then you have the biscuit for the chips kind of.
Oh yeah.
Man, we might have something. Or you know what? How about this recipe?
Hash brown.
Yes, I was just gonna say that.
I got
hash brown balls with catfish stuffed inside of them. Man, if there's a chef tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, and you are? Well, you won't be in Vegas on June 24th.
I'm working towards that, yes. I'm trying to do that, yes.
You're going to try to be? Oh, I love you. I love you. All right, Chef Angie, and every chef who may be tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, if you guys can hear the sound of my voice for my birthday this year, I would love it if you guys concocted a fried catfish Pop-Tart, which me and Angie have said should have a hash brown crust with catfish in the middle with some hot sauce, with some cocktail sauce over the top as the frosting. Angie, we make a good team. I'm telling you, we over here thinking about things, trying to figure out what's going on in the world today, okay, with my kitchen. And thank you for helping me to keep the kitchen open.
You're welcome.
All right. So Delilah, the Corseted comedian, she is in the studio and she's just watching. She's just hanging out. But go ahead, Angie. Tell your girl hello, or however you want to say it.
Hey, Delilah. I miss you, Corseted one, always. I'm feeling much better from my bug over the weekend because, can't keep me down. Sorry. I got things to do, people to see, and other things to do, too, yeah.
And other things to do. We won't even talk about
a whole lot.
We won't even talk about what that could be. I'm just going to be over here minding my business. And with that, everybody, we have made it to the end of another episode here on Sauce in the City, the virtual business bubble, where we do the inevitable and we bring comedy and business together. Just because you have to get the work done does not mean that you cannot have fun. You guys, we are going to make sure that you know each and everything that we are doing, each and every step that we are making. So, in all intents and purposes, I think that's a phrase. I wanted to show you our next pivot and move in our Sauced in the City format. And we have gone into the world of online dating. That's right, y'all. We are going to shake it up. If you have ever met anyone online, if you have ever dated anyone online, hell, if you even signed up to the online dating apps, this show is for you. We would love for you to join our cast and maybe find love. I mean, we talk a lot of shit, but we might find love. Okay, we do. We try. All right. So all I'm saying is we have had some happy couples that have joined us, that we have made. Our first couple of Sauced in the City singles match game is Lisa Wood and Bob Reindage, and they are still in a great space. And so we know that it could work, y'all. He actually even took her on a date. There they are. See, him and her. They actually went on an online date together, and it was pretty cool, I hear. So not only do you get to find love or find a person, but you get to actually go on online dates, and you get to actually try to find somebody who will put up with your crap for more than one episode. That's all I keep saying, Angie. I'm like, if they'll put up with my shenanigans for a couple of episodes, I'm sold. I am in. I'm in it to win it. Okay, so with that being said, actually, Angela here is one of our bachelorettes coming up on a future season. So, Angie, let's take this time to let them know about you.
Okay. What do you want to know about? Anything special? Just talk about me?
Let that special person know what you might want him to know.
I'm a kind-hearted, caring person. I share and I care. I don't like lies. I'm honest. I'm a mom for one. That's number one. Single mom with an autistic child, but I'm getting him together, getting myself together. I'm also an author. Here's my book. Yeah, get out the light. I'm trying to do some things for me and get myself out there, but I'm trying to be, I want to have someone to come to and talk to and throw some ideas off of, and we have conversations. And whatever happens, happens.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. All right. So with this last couple of minutes left, I'm going to give you one of your questions that I ask every bachelor or bachelorette that we enter into our bachelorette pool. I'm going to ask you a few questions so I have it live on video. Okay?
Okay.
All right. How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is love to you?
10.
Did I say love or family?
You said love.
Oh, sorry. You know where I'm at. I'm in the love pool. All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is family to you?
10 plus.
10 plus. I love it. I love it. 10 plus, y'all. And she gave the same answer that we do. Our family is a 10 plus to us, and all of our Sauced in the Cityans are those people. We love you today, tomorrow, and beyond. Thank you so much for putting up with our shenanigans week after week after week. Thank you guys so much for the support. And if you guys want to be on the show, holla at you, girl. Our next episode, you can catch us tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time right here on Roku.